let's read The Counting Race. "We're having a race today," said Mrs. Connor. The first graders loved races. "A running race?" asked Riza. "An eating race?" asked Katie. "No," said Mrs. Connor. "A counting race." "What is a counting race?" asked Hannah. "I am going to see if you can count to 10 in 1 second," said Mrs. Connor. "That is so easy," said James. "I'll go first," said Michael. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. "Out of time," said Mrs. Connor. "My turn," said Neil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. "Sorry, Neil," said Mrs. Connor. "Me next," said Eigen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. "Close," said Mrs. Connor. Hannah put up her hand. "Mrs. Connor, can all the first graders work on this together?" she asked. "Yes, Hannah," said Mrs. Connor. All the first graders got together. They talked loudly. They talked quietly. They had an idea. "Ask us to race again, Mrs. Connor," said Megan. "Okay," said Mrs. Connor. "Can you count to 10 in 1 second?" All together, the first graders said, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. "You did it," said Mrs. Connor. "Good for you." "We counted by twos," said Emma. "It is a faster way to count," said James. "Here's one more question," said Mrs. Connor. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do I appreciate? The children knew the answer. "Us," they said, and they were right again. The end. Thank you for reading with me.